Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 319. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, your business. All that would be great. It would also be great if you share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So I'm going to put on my specs and move my keyboard. Let's see. Going to the Word page. So you go to durhamskywriter.com, and the Word page is the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also, of course, city, county, and state governments. So let's scroll down to, well, first, let me tell you that the Durham County Libraries, because today is Thursday, so they're all closing at 6. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Okay, let's see. Let's check with Durham Tech. Well, actually, let me make today's Thursday. I'm going to make one more. Well, it's not going to be one more. I'll be announcing it more than once, I'm sure. But I do like to promote this low income energy assistance program, the LEAP program. It's really great because if you're low income, you've fallen behind in your heating bill, the county DSS, they will make a one-time payment in your name, $300, $400, $500 to Duke Energy to catch you up with your bill. And then you'll always have access to heat when you need it. That's very important. I know it's not really super cold these days, but you never know. You want to always be able to, when it's time to to turn on the heat, that you get that heat. So even if you're not quite sure if you're low income, then go ahead and apply. There's several different ways you can stop by DSS. Of course, their office is 414 East Main Street downtown. And make a phone call, go online to epass.nc.gov, do it that way. So anyway, there's all these different ways. So check it out. You only have until the end of the month to put in your application. And as I have been saying, the money's being spent as the applications roll in. So they might run out before the end of the month, and we only have 1.5 weeks in the Wow, just 1.5 weeks left in the month. So get that application in if you haven't gotten it in already. Okay, let's check with Durham Tech Small Business Center, where you can learn how to start a business or run a business better. With their help, they have these online classes. Now, there are in-person classes too, but none being offered right now at the center, which is downtown on Main Street. But these classes that I'm listing are being offered across the state. And you don't have to be in, whatever city to attend these classes. They're all on Zoom. They're free. They're live. You can ask questions. They're really great. So let's see what 3 classes we can mention today. Well, here's one from 2 until 4 this afternoon. I like the sound of this one. The 25 best side hustles in 2026. That sounds fascinating. You might want to check that out. Because sometimes a side hustle can become an actual business. You just never know. Check it out. It's going to be today from 2 until 4. Click on that link that I have provided and then go ahead and sign up for that one. You might want to definitely see what the 25 best side hustles in 2026 are. I'm curious myself. Here's another class from 6 until 7:30, Marketing Blueprint, branding your organization. Very important to have a visual reminder of who you are. Like I have my little airplane for Durham Skywriter. You can choose like a specific color, a specific shade of whatever color, so that people can recognize your logo quickly. My logo is in black and white, so I can choose any color. But if color is really important to you, then definitely choose the right color. Like red and orange, that's hot. Blue and green, that's cool. Um, I'm sure they're going to give you a lot of pointers on how to set the, how you market yourself, how you present yourself to the public so that they can do business with you or do more business with you. And the last class that we will be mentioning today from 6:30 until 7:30, the ABCs of starting a small business on a limited budget. It can definitely be done. In fact, this is just my personal experience. And just watching others, sometimes I think it's best to start out small and careful and then grow as you gain in popularity and improve your services or your products, etc. I've seen people start out real grand, and sometimes it works out, and I've seen where it doesn't work out. Yeah, so it's up to you, but check out the class. ABCs are starting a small business on a limited budget, and that is tonight, 6:30 until 7:30. Okay. Let's check with SCORE, Service Corps of Retired Executives. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Service Corps of Retired Executives. Let's see what they're up to. They have classes too. You can also get a mentor. They're in downtown Durham. They serve Durham, but they also serve Chapel Hill, Carrboro, Pittsboro, and other surrounding cities and towns. Let's see. Are there any classes today? Um, Saturday, there's a class from 10:30 until noon, and that's going to be Intro to Record Keeping. That's going to be an in-person class at the Durham County Main Library, downtown 300 North Roxborough Street in room 4347. Want to click on that and register. That sounds good. All right, let us now go. Let's go ahead and go to your health page. And then we'll check Senior Scope. And with the health page, let's see. Oh, it's Thursday, right. NAMI Durham. So NAMI, NAMI, that stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So on Thursdays, they have an online experience called the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans. So, whatever's on your mind that's bringing you down or you're struggling with, you can talk with others. You'll know that you're not alone. Sometimes there are racial microaggressions, sometimes it's more than that. So, this is just a good way to just talk. Someone from NAMI will be there, of course, guiding the conversation, offering resources. People can share their challenges and also their successes, and maybe even give you pointers on how to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with. And what is discussed in the room stays in the room. So that is going to be online tonight, the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans from 7 until 8:30 tonight. Sponsored by the National Alliance on Mental Illness, local chapter, NAMI Durham. I should say local office. Okay, let's check for the blood drives. Yeah, so today is the 19th. Okay. Oh, nothing today. So the American Red Cross, their next blood drive will be next Tuesday. Okay. So Blood Connection, they do the same thing where, you save lives by donating blood. Their next blood drive is today. So today they'll have a crew over at Belk at the streets at South Point Mall, 6910 Fayetteville Road, and they'll be there from 2:30 until 5:30. All right, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to the top of the page and click on the Health Events button. See if there are any health-related events I can tell you about. Let's see. Yes. Oh, the American Dance Festival. They're hosting the PWR Moves Parkinson's Wellness Recovery class. It's free, and it's for people with Parkinson's disease and also their care partners, because very often when they go out with someone, with someone who's helping them. So you don't have to walk far. I know it's hard to walk sometimes when you have Parkinson's. But they have their own parking lot. It's like right there next to the building, just south of the building. You won't have to take too many steps. Once you get in the building, just a few more steps, and then you take the elevator to it's the second floor. Yeah, second floor. This free class is from 2 until 3. I have a phone number. You can call and ask questions. And I have another link for you to go ahead and click and sign up for this free class, which again is going to be held from 2 until 3 at the ADF Scripps Studios, 721 Broad Street. That's right down the road. Well, actually, in between High Strung and the grocery store, Whole Foods. So the address again, 721 Broad Street, second floor. Okay. Oh, here's an online meeting of the General Cancer Support Group. It's sponsored by the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program. So this is where, again, get resources, share your experiences, your struggles, your challenges. So that's going to be tonight from 5 until 6. And then after that, they're going to have the caregiver cancer support group meeting for those who are taking care of people with cancer. That's going to be from 6 until 7. So you're more than welcome to attend both because they're right back to back. So from 5 until 6 for general cancer, and then 6 until 7 for the caregiver cancer support group meeting. Okay, now, if you have Parkinson's and you wanted to go to this event at ADF Studios at American Dance Festival today, but you can't make it, you don't have a car or whatever, or you don't have the car for today, then you can attend tomorrow because tomorrow is virtual. So tomorrow, the American Dance Festival will host the virtual Dance for Parkinson's class on Zoom, and that will be from 11 until 12:15. So totally free, as I said before, and it's really nice that they offer online events as well. All right, let's go to the Senior Scope page. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Let's see. Let me give you the address. It's 406 Rigsby Avenue. It's a great place to hang out. If you're 55 plus, they've got a theater, they've got workout rooms, they've got computer lab, what else do they have? They have a garden. They have a new outdoor garden. You might want to think about planting some flowers. So think about that. They do have a club and they decide or help decide what's planted out there. But let's see what's going on there today with it being Thursday afternoon. So Thursday Bible study at 12:30. That's in about 15 minutes. Pinochle and Kings in the Corner all afternoon. Afternoon bingo at 1. Intro to watercolor also at 1. Connect Tech at 1:30, where you can take your technology in and learn how to use it. The Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15. Acrylic painting at 3. And let's see what's happening tomorrow morning with it being Friday. Connect Tech at 8:30 again. Use your technology, get some questions answered. Muscle pump at 8:40. Now you see the red FB next to that. That means that if you can't make it in person, you can definitely participate by watching the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. So that'll be live on Facebook tomorrow at 8:40. That's a little early for some of us. The DCSL, Durham Center for Senior Life Walking Club, they meet from 9 until 9:50 and they go outside and walk. So that's going to be tomorrow. That should be fun. And if you're unsteady on your feet a little bit there and you want to walk, but you don't have a whole lot of confidence in your walking skills in terms of staying balanced, they do have walking poles. If you need one, you can definitely borrow one from the front desk. Let them know that you need one. And as long as you return it, they're very happy to let you use that. Open Art Studio tomorrow at 9, all morning tomorrow, starting at 9. Total Body Workout at 10. That one's on Facebook also. Ping Pong at 10. Tai Chi at noon. And then they'll be showing a movie tomorrow called Hidden Figures. And that is about a crew or team of Black women. This is like one of those unknown historical stories that are really true. What was it? Like there are some Black women, they were mathematicians and scientists, and they made possible space exploration. NASA, they all worked for NASA, and they did all the computations that made space exploration possible, which is a wild premise. I mean, I love that. I haven't seen the movie yet, so that's going to be tomorrow at 12:30, and they have free popcorn. Just saying. Now let's look for the special events. Let's see. Today's the 19th. Okay. Let me see. Oh, the Durham Retired School Personnel Meeting is today from 2 until 3:30 today. That's going to be in the boardroom. You can meet other Durham Public School retirees and join in the fun and join in the interesting talks and plan activities that you can enjoy together. Oh, there's going to be another movie today. Oh, wait a minute. That's today. Oh, that was tomorrow that I was mentioning about the movie, right? But today there's going to be a movie, the Aging with Pride movie matinee for senior members of the LGBT plus community. Of course, you don't have to be a member of the LGBT community to watch the movie, but they're presenting the movie. So the movie is called The Coffee Shop, and that was made in 2014. I haven't heard of that one. But anyway, it's made in 2014. So if you want to see that movie, that's going to be today at 3:30. Let's see what other special events. Well, here's a special event for tomorrow from 9 until 10 in the classroom. The Eats Nutrition Cooking Demonstration / Durham Cooperative Extension's Master Food Volunteer Program. They're going to have a special presentation tomorrow at 9 o'clock on the topic food safety. Very important because a lot of us are going to be cooking outside this spring and summer, and you need to know how to keep everyone safe. Let's see. Oh, here's another one starting at 10. I definitely benefited from this. Highly recommend this. The NCCU Elder Law Project, where law students from North Carolina Central University will meet with you. You set an appointment, so that's going to be tomorrow between 10 and 3. You have to be at least 60, and you have to meet the income requirements. So you do the little paperwork at the front desk there, the Durham Center for Senior Life, and then someone from Legal Aid NC will call you and set the appointment so you can meet with the NCCU folks. And yeah, they're very knowledgeable. They're really good. I got my business taken care of because, my sister and I, when we talk on the phone, we're like, have you done your will yet? Yeah, I got to get around to that. I've been saying that for like 20 years. Finally got it done with the help of NCCU and Legal Aid NC. I highly, highly recommend it. Not only can you get your business straight in terms of the, what do you call that? The power of attorney and the advanced directives and all that, and where all your stuff's going to go, who's it going to go to. You can straighten all of that out. And then not only that, they'll make copies for you so that you can send them to the people who you want to know. You want everybody knowing your business, but whoever you are planning to take over, when it's that time, you could send them the documents because they'll make copies for you, give it to you in a nice, pretty envelope. So, highly recommend that you call. Actually, you have to stop by because you have to do the paperwork. So stop by the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. And if you can't get in on this tomorrow, they do this at least once a month. Keep in mind that this will probably not happen while the students are out for the summer. So try to get in on, let's see, I know they'll probably have it in April. May, I don't know because that's like finals and all that. So at least try to get in, if not tomorrow, then April, if at all possible. Okay, now at noon, they're going to have Duke Sci Talks, and that's SCI, science. And Duke researchers, they'll be talking about biostatistics and the impact of e cigarettes on pregnancy. Very important if you have someone in your family who is pregnant and they're thinking that e-cigarettes and vaping is safer than cigarettes, you can set them straight. Oh, the senior prom is tomorrow. Separate. Celebrate spring with music, refreshments, photos, and fun. That's going to be tomorrow at the Durham Center for Senior Life from 2:30 until 4:30. So it doesn't say you have to pay any price, so it's free. So you might want to dress up or dress like spring because tomorrow is the first day of spring. And it's also Eid and also it's third Friday. So tomorrow is going to be a very big day in many different ways. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's go to, whoa. Wait a minute. I accidentally expanded the page. Wait a minute. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. And let's scroll down to March 19th. Whoa, let's not pass it up. Whoa, there we go. Okay. Oh, today's Thursday, so you might want to check this out. If you're in need, if you're struggling, you need food for your family, Catholic Charities runs the Durham Community Food Pantry on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10 until 1. So today, you have almost a half hour to get over there. You can only go once a month, though. So once you're there, you'll talk to a social worker, and then um, they'll tell you about their services, but also you're going to walk out of there with a week's worth of food. Let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and then they'll make a substitution. But yes, you will walk out of there with a lot of really, really great food. Now, if it just so happens that you have an old rollaway luggage at your house and you know you're not going to use it, you don't need it, you don't know, it's just taking up space, take it over to Catholic Charities, and that's at 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. And they will accept this rollaway luggage because what often happens when you're there, you'll notice that not everybody has a car. Some people are on foot, some people are on the bus, some people arrive on their bikes and they're trying to stuff the food into grocery bags and line them up on the handlebars. It can be really tough. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So they're always thrilled when Catholic Charities is able to give them a rollaway luggage. And then they can go back and forth with that. And it makes it so much easier to take the food home. So if you have an old, I actually gave away my old purple bag a couple months ago, and I just realized I have a blue bag somewhere in the house that I'm going to find and clean up and take to Catholic Charities. They would really appreciate that because, like I said, it's a struggle. It is really a struggle when you're trying to feed your family and you just don't have the resources that you need. So that's going to be today. Actually, it's going on right now, but only until 1, and they do lock up at 1 exactly on the dot. So if you can't make it in by 1, just know that they do this every Wednesday and Thursday from 10 until 1, and then again on Wednesdays from 5 until 7. There are other resources, and I do have a bunch of resources listed throughout the Skywriter, especially on the Word page, and you'll see a whole resource. How can I put it? I have at least 3 to 4 different um, resource directories all about Durham, all about different topics right here in the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Okay. Yes, it is the third Thursday. Here's another resource if you're struggling and need food. The Community Health Coalition. It's third Thursday. They always give away fresh produce and groceries from 1 until 3. But here's the thing, you can't just show up though, because they only have a certain amount to give away. So, and you don't have to worry about bags because they actually give you, I think, two. The last time I was there, I think they were giving everybody 2 grocery bags full of food. So you have to call first, 919 470 8686, and you register for the food giveaway. And then once they tell you to come on, then you just hop over there, and that's 308 Crutchfield Street, Suite D, between 1 and 3. And they're right there in the next block, just like 1 block north of Duke Regional Hospital. So it's in between Roxborough and Duke Street. So 308 Crutchfield. All righty, what else is happening today? Oh, the Durham City Council, they're having their work session this afternoon from 1 until 4. If you want to attend and see what's going on with the city, you can attend. Well, you can go in person, 101 City Hall Plaza. If you don't want to do that, you can watch via the city's website, the City of Durham's YouTube channel, their X account, their Facebook. And there's all different channels, Roku and Apple TV and Amazon Fire TV, all of that, Frontier. So that's, again, is going to be from 1 until 4. Now, if you like jazz, Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, they're going to be featuring contemporary jazz by the Matt Booth Trio. That's during the next Taking Back Thursday live concert series tonight from 5:30 until 7:30. Totally free. It'll be a little cool out, but they do have those propane heaters, and I also have heaters overhead with a huge fan pushing the warm air down, so you should be okay. If you do get hungry, you will be surrounded by eateries, so you can always buy something to eat real quick. Oh, also, with it being kind of cool out, there's at least 2 tables there that maybe you can snag. If you get there early enough, they have fire pits, so you might want to check that out. So that's this evening from 5:30 until 7:30. The Fleet Feet Pony Run starts at and returns to Ponysaurus Durham. I don't think it's probably too cool to run because runners are tough. 219 Hood Street, they'll be meeting around or right before 6:15. And then they'll be running until around 8:30-ish. And you can choose whether you want to run 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you. It's a free event and you can run at your own pace. Party of One, they'll be holding a free line dance class at the W.D. Hill Recreation Center, 1308 Fayetteville Street. It's free. It's this evening from 6:30 until 7:30. That should always be fun. Speaking of fun, speaking of line dancing with Jitterbug. That's going to be tomorrow at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills Recreation Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue. That's tomorrow from 9 until 10. There's a $4 fee and $3 if you're a senior. Counterculture Coffee, they're going to be hosting Tasting at 10. That's going to be from 10 until 11, where if you like coffee, you can sample coffees, you can talk shop, you can talk coffee, you can hang out with other coffee drinkers. That will be at 812 Mallard Avenue. So that's between, it's right across the street from Seeds, across from where the old NC Food, whatchamacallit, used to be. So it's in between Elizabeth Street and North Alston. And that address, again, is 812 Mallard Avenue. And Party of One, they'll be hosting another free line dance class. This time, it's going to be at the Southside Church of Christ, and that's tomorrow, 800 Elmira Avenue in the William A. Stevens Multipurpose Building. So that's behind the church. And that'll be tomorrow from 10 until 11. Oh, and the Salvation Army of Durham, they're hosting Free Food Friday tomorrow. That's going to be from 10 until noon while supplies last. So get there early. And they'll be giving away canned goods, meats, drinks, snacks, etc. Sometimes they even have hygiene items and pet food. So you might want to take a bag with you, a strong bag. They probably have enough, but just in case. Sometimes they do say bring a bag. And also, if you have it, bring your current photo ID. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, Community Health Coalition, they're going to have their food giveaway tomorrow. See, there's so many different places to get help, and I really appreciate it. This is going to be at the Kyle's Temple, AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue. That's in the next block just south of Birthday Funeral Home off of Fayetteville Street. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 2. And just walk in that first door you come to. Don't go up the stairs. You'll see that door right to the left there. And just open it and just walk in. If you knock, they're not going to hear you. It's a big, heavy door. Ask how I know. So just walk in. They will welcome you and give you a bunch of food. So there you go. Let's check the weather real quick. Let us definitely do that. It is 56 degrees, not bad at all. It's going up to 62. It's more like it. Now, tomorrow, oh, wait a minute, it's going to be cloudy this afternoon. Okay, so the sun's out right now, but it looks like we're going to have a cloudy afternoon. And then the sun's going to peek out right before sunset, right around dinner time. And then sunset, of course, is at 7:26. If you're fasting, speaking of fasting, tomorrow is Eid. It's also Third Friday, where everybody hangs out downtown and at Golden Belt to enjoy art and music and culture. Also, wait, it's Third Friday, it's Eid, and yes, first day of spring. 70 degrees tomorrow. Loving it. 70, partly sunny. Saturday, 77. 77 degrees on Saturday. Yes. Cloudy, that's okay. And then on Sunday, 82 and sunny. Is that beautiful or what? I mean, I'm loving that. Let's look ahead to next week and see what we get. Let's see. Monday, 77. Tuesday, 61. Wednesday, 67. Thursday, 74. Friday, 76. Saturday, 61. Oh, looks like we might get rain, thunderstorm next Friday, but that's a whole week away. And things can change, so let's not even worry about that. But yeah, 62 today, 70 tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad at all. And with that, you have a beautiful afternoon. I'm pretty sure I'm live tomorrow. Let's see. Doing the show tomorrow live at noon, okay. But I might have to skip Saturday, unfortunately. So what I'm going to try to do tomorrow is to let you know what's going on over the weekend as well. Because that big event at Hillside is on Saturday, the Black Family Wellness Expo, and that's from 10 until 1 at Hillside High School. So I'll be there probably at 9 o'clock. So I won't be able to do the show because on Saturdays it's usually at 10. So if I do the show, maybe I'll do it after I get back home. I don't know, it'll be kind of late though. Yeah, I'll probably let you know what's happening on the weekend during tomorrow's show. Yeah, I think I should do it that way so that you can. I don't want you to miss out on anything. Of course, you can always go to the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com and look ahead. But yeah, I like doing the show as well, and I do like telling you what's about to happen. Okay, that is it for today's show. So have a beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.